There's in Cary, Indiana. See the big lift bridge there in the background going over the river. Took something to get up there and paint that graffiti. You had to hang off those towers to do that. Old railroad bridge. You're gonna go over the water right here again. The river. Part of it. Graffiti. A lot of power infrastructure out here, of course, coming up on the steel mills. Lake Michigan is just over there on the other side of those trees, just a little ways. See people storing their boats here and everything. This big vacant yard next to the train tracks. They're coming up on the Horseshoe Casino right here. It does not look busy. I don't see a car there. I don't even know if it's open. It looks abandoned. The water treatment plant. Lake Michigan right out beyond it. You can see the lake a little bit. There's Lake Michigan. A little bit of it you're going to see. Come up on some of the infrastructure here. The large oil storage tanks. Chemical storage water purification plant. Not oil. They take the oil out of it. Big water purification plant down here. Wow. Look at all this. Look what's over there in the distance. Huge blast furnace. Huge chemical plant right there. Wow. It's really something there. Literally hundreds of coal trains. These are coal hauler cars right here. Coal-fired facilities. Of course, they need the coal mixed with the taconite and the coke to make the steel. Right over here. Starting to see the big plants coming in now. I don't see any smoke. I think these plants are shut down. Yeah, I don't see any sign of activity around there. And that's something. Look at that. Big, huge steel mill just sitting there. Another blast furnace out there on the point. Man. That's really something. One solid big steel mill complex. Look at that blast furnace out there at the end on the point. Wow. That's a monster. Really something. I just think ships would come up and through here. Coal, taconite, those big ore carriers come up and comes through the Soo locks. Come down here and discharge all that taconite, limestone, coal. Look at this infrastructure going over the street here. Wow, just the pipelines, and look at the size of that blast furnace. Holy smoke. I think this was the largest one right here. Pretty sure. And one in Russia became the largest one, and the one in China became the largest one. Pretty sure. But as you can see, there is nobody around. There's not a person there. gas mains right here. Think of the gas this thing takes, natural gas. You can see right through these big long buildings all the way down to the end. They're making steel in there. Look at this facility here. Wow. Look at that facility way back. Huge, huge blast furnace. All little broken down businesses sorted with it. It says Ameristar right there. I don't know if that's a hotel or what that is right there. A casino. Might be a casino. Looks like it is. I think it is. All the coal trains. Okay, and I don't know the name of the facility that we passed back there that was closed. This is U.S. Steel right here. Coming up. And they have an operating blast furnace, but along here, there's been some large facilities that you see they tore down. Looks like silo storage facilities here or something. Coming up here is U.S. Steel. They put these plants way out in the middle of nowhere in these swamps like this, so they can, all the pollution and everything, you're going to get it. This is all contaminated out here. I don't know what kind of a plant this particular one is. It looks like possibly is natural gas, but I don't know. These cars here carry cars. They're armored in behind all that metal there, so nobody can break the windows out of them and things as the trains pass through different neighborhoods. They have to do that to protect the vehicles. Here comes the U.S. Steel plant right up here. Take a look at it closer. Alright, there you go, blast furnace back in there. Awful lot of rolling stock out here. You could literally say thousands of cars. Easy. Unbelievable. Like chemical cars, look at that. These bulk distributing cars with bulk chemicals in them, dry chemicals and liquid chemicals right there. Look at this. Unbelievable. That's what it's all about. Now back there, U.S. Steel, they have smoke coming out of their stack. They're operating. More chemical cars here. Getting up to the plant. Coming right up. And there you go. U.S. Steel, Gary Works.